Hello there, keyboard students. Welcome to my video on how to play Happy Birthday. Now, if you learn this and practice this, I guarantee you will be very popular at birthday parties and you can have a lot of fun. It doesn't have to be your birthday to play this song. It's going to be a great song to play on any day of the year. Okay, so before we start to learn the song, let's check some basic notes here. C, D, E, F, G with my right hand. Now this is a basic thing that you can also learn about in books. I'm playing 5 notes, okay, and I'm using 5 fingers. So I'll start with my thumb and I'll finish with my pinky on the G. I've written a little card here just to show this. Now you don't have to write the letters on your keyboard. You can find C to the left of 2 black keys. That's the right hand notes. Make sure that is in your head. Make sure you can sing it while you play it, perhaps, in a couple of ways. C, D, E, F, G, and count the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're your finger numbers, okay, for your right hand scale. Easy. Okay, now with your left hand, you're going to play 3 notes which are below the C. G, A, B. I'm going to be using finger 3, 2, and 1 to do this. Okay, now to make this really easy, you can just keep your hands in this position. But when you play, do 2 things. Make sure that your fingers and your hands are over the keys. Okay, think of riding your bike, your hands forward and your fingers curved around those handle grips, okay? Holding on, but not too tight. G, A, B. When you play the note, let your hand fall onto the key. And then right hand, C, D, E, F, G. And try to avoid a locked hand position. Some people will concentrate so much on using the correct finger that their hand will become frozen and it will become very tense and hard to have fun. Okay? G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay? Easy. Now we are going to start. We have got 4 sections for Happy Birthday. Section 1 starts with the left hand, G, G, A, G, and then we play just 1 note with our right hand, the C, and then come back to left hand to play the B below, middle C. G, G, A, G, C, B. I'm calling this middle C because it is in the middle of my keyboard. G, G, A, G, C, B. Take a bit of time to memorize that, okay? Play it in your own time or just think about the song, Happy Birthday to you, and play it with that same timing, okay? With that same phrasing. The P of happy, you know, is actually a shorter note, so you can play it like that, or just 2 short ones. The A will be a little bit longer. Just make it sound the way that you want to make it sound, okay? That's card 1. Next, card 2 is not very different. G, G, A, G, D, C. I played 2 right hand notes, just the D, C. So that might be confusing. Okay, so just make sure that you play the first one, okay, and the second one, and then try to play them without stopping. 1, 2, G, G, A, G, C, B, 2, G, G, A, G, D, C. Just like the real song. Okay guys, now I think we are ready for card 3. Now things get a little bit weird in card 3 because there's going to be some big jumps, some acrobatic jumps. G, G, G. This is an octave leap, an interval that encompasses 8 notes. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know that it's 8 notes. 1 octave. G, G, G. Easy to play on keyboard. Challenging for people to sing. Okay, especially if they're a little bit out of their comfort zone with their vocal range. G, G, T, E, C, B, A. I deliberately chose notes that I could sing. Actually, I chose these notes because there would be no sharps or flats. this version of Happy Birthday, which starts on the G note and finishes on the middle C, is the easiest way to play the song, has no sharps or flats. Okay, now back to this phrase, from this G to this G. Easy, yeah? But when we come down, we have to skip. Okay, we don't step, because that's not the song. G, 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 E, C. I skip the F, I skip the D on the way down. So basically just skips on the way down. Okay, and then B, A. There's some steps there to the A. This bit is probably the hardest part of the song, so make sure that you can play this bit separately. G, 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 E, C, B, A. Happy birthday to someone. If you have a very long name, like Penelope, you might have to add some more notes. Let's see if we can try that. Happy birthday to Penelope. It gets a little bit tricky when the name is longer, but you have to improvise, okay? More about that later. Let's do card 4. Card 4 is going to be super easy because it's just right-hand notes. F, F, E, C, D, C. And that concludes the song. It finishes on a C. How good is that? Bar 4 again. F, F, E, C, D, C. Okay. Now in music we have bars. Bars make it easier to read music because we don't have to read all of the music at once. We can chop it up into bars. Okay. Now I'm quickly going to talk about the rhythm of the song before we play the whole thing from start to finish. Okay. These are the notes. Hopefully you can memorize these notes, okay? But that might be a bit tricky at first, so maybe write them down. If you don't have this written down anywhere yet, maybe just pause it and just write that whole thing down, okay? Okay, now we are ready to just quickly talk about the rhythm. Now, Happy Birthday has got 3 beats in each bar. People will get confused at this point, okay? But don't switch off, guys. Just bear with me. Let's just count the song in beats instead of saying the words or the letters. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1. There's a pattern going on there, okay? Now, rhythm might be confusing, but patterns make it easier, okay? If there wasn't a pattern, then it would be really hard. 1, 2, G, G, A, G, C, B. 1, 2, happy birthday to you. Or you might even know it in a different language, okay? Now, we are quickly going to talk just a little bit about the rhythm. I've written it down here. Hopefully it's not too messy. 3 and 1, 2, 3. For each note I strike on a beat, I have just this line, okay? Now an actual note that I read in music will have a note head, so it might look a little bit more like this, okay? We'll just neaten this up a bit. So for each of those easy beats, they just look like that. 1, 2, 3. I group them into 3 for Happy Birthday because it has 3 beats in each bar. So to group it into that, I just have to draw lines around it. These are the bar lines. Okay, now before beat 1, the happy of birthday, Happy Birthday, has got 2 notes beamed together because these fall within a single beat. And I count 3 and. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1. Now, on the second beat, I'm going to have a rest, so that's a funny swiggle. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, breath. 3 and 1, 2, 3, 1, breath. Okay? Now I'm going to quickly clap the whole song, and then we're going to play the whole song. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and I hold. 3 and 1, 2, 3, 1. The end. Okay? So that's just a little bit of a discussion on the rhythm. Hopefully that has not made you super confused. The thing about it is, guys, that there is a pattern going on there. So the pattern is what makes it okay. Pattern is what makes it work. Okay. I'm gonna play the whole song. That's my low G, that's my high G, that's my middle C. 1, 2. G, G, A, G, C, B. G, G, A, G, D, C. G, 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 E, C, B, A, and pause. F, F, E, C, D, C. Now, I highly recommend that you just practice it by yourself on your instrument, and then when you feel comfortable, get another person to sing it while you play it. And if you can sing it at the same time, or if someone can sing it at the same time as you playing it, and you feel natural, like you don't have to wait for anyone or no one's going too fast and it feels easy, then that's when the magic is going to start, guys. So I hope you have fun with it, and let me know if you have any questions. Bye.